So I don't remember exactly how long ago it was, but for a while there, people were making videos about ebooks versus paper books and whether they're pro for or against ebook readers. And I never really chimed in. I didn't feel the need to make a video at that time. And I will admit, at that time, I was very against ebook readers, and since then I have changed my mind, and I wanted to make this video about the advantages of having an ebook reader. One of the clear advantages to having an ebook reader is just the sheer lightness of them. I have a Kindle Fire, and this thing is pretty lightweight. It's nowhere near as heavy as some of these really big books that are out there. For instance, the Game of Thrones series. Those books are mega huge. And I actually hurt my wrist reading The Walking Dead Compendium 2 because that thing was so fucking big. Another good thing about having a ebook reader is the deals. I mean, sometimes they seem to be more often sales on ebooks than there are on paper books, and they're not. Sometimes you may find a good book for free as a daily or monthly deal on certain sites like Amazon with their Kindle. They have daily deals and they have monthly deals. So, I mean, you can, and I know that, like, some of Joe Hill's books have been really dirt cheap at certain times, so it is possible to find a good book in ebook form really cheap. Another great thing about e-readers is that they're now making them so they're basically just tablet computers. You can use them to browse the web. You can, besides reading books, you can play games. You can even do Netflix on them. I think that's a plus for sure. That was one of the strong points that really made me appreciate the Kindle. We were given this as a gift by a relative, and like I said before that, I was so against the e-readers. But since having had one for a while now, I do appreciate them a lot more. Now, I still prefer reading paper books versus ebooks, but another advantage to having an ebook reader is I can read in the dark, and the e-reader is a light source, so I'm not really reading in the dark because the text is lit up with the screen. So that is a pretty cool advantage. Another thing I wanted to mention about ebook readers is that you can borrow ebooks from your local library. I don't know that every local library has reached, to the modernity of times and made this available to their patrons, but I know that a couple of libraries in my area offer ebooks. It's worth checking out. And what they do is they put them on your ebook reader, and then when they're due to be returned to the library, they remove themselves. So there's no having to go back to the library to return the book. It's quick, convenient, and easy to do. So those are just a few advantages, I think, to having an ebook reader. I'm sure I've missed a few more that I just can't think of right now. If you guys know of any advantages that I perhaps missed, feel free to tell me down below. Or if there are any very strong disadvantages to having an ebook reader versus paper books, feel free to vent your opinions down below. Besides talking about the advantages of ebook readers, I wanted to point out the good things that Google has done for YouTube. I know too often we all complain about how Google has changed YouTube in very bad ways, but we sometimes fail to spotlight the good things that Google has done to YouTube. One of the good things that Google has done for YouTube is the creators, things for, to help make videos better. I think that is a plus, definitely, because, we all, having to find, music for introductory purposes, or if you want to use music for your whole video, video, sometimes this is a touchy thing because a lot of music is copyrighted, and even if you do get the permission from the artist, sometimes they'll be flagged for copyrighted content. And having these tools available, I mean, I haven't used the editor myself, but I'm sure I think other people have used the YouTube editor. I don't know how easy it is to use, but it's a good resource for people that don't otherwise have video editing software, which is freely available if you just search Google. Another thing I think is a good plus is that, yes, they're forcing you to use Google Plus, but on the plus side to using Google Plus, but Google Plus, yeah, it's a little redundant. But the good side to that is the social tab, where now you can find other videos you may otherwise have not seen because you're not subscribed to them. You can see who your subscribers or people that are subscribed to you. I'm not sure if it's people that, no, I think it's just people that you're subscribed to. You can see what videos they're commenting on and liking, etc. So, I mean, and it's kind of neat because, like, you don't necessarily have to like a video for that to be shared in that system. If you just comment, it shares the video immediately. So this is giving more views for people who otherwise are not getting views with the thumbs up button. So that's a plus for, you know, I don't know if they necessarily did that for little YouTubers, but it kind of helps them in the long run. Another cool thing that they have done, and I don't know if people have really noticed this, but they've made anti-troll features into the comments. I know this because there's a few channels I watch. They're not booktubers, but when I see negative comments, I immediately flag them. And you can do this with comments. You can totally delete a comment, or you can flag it if you find the comment is very, like, you know, if they're harassing the YouTuber, or they're, you know, doing something that's just not appropriate in the comments. You can flag the comments, and then that user will be reprimanded somehow. I'm not sure if they give them so many strikes before they ban their accounts. I really don't know how that works, or if they just remove the comment. But since they've implemented this system, I've seen a lot less troll comments on videos that normally would be trolled to death, and it's a good thing. I mean, yes, I did watch the video about, you know, how trolling can be seen positive sometimes, but sometimes when you get a bunch of 12-year-old kids who just want to do nothing but just tear somebody apart because they're on YouTube, that's not positive, and I'm glad to see that system implemented. Another cool change that they have made regarding comments is, like, sometimes you may get a lot of comments but on different videos, and they've made it an all-in-one stop. You just hit a button and you can manage all your comments. That way you can reply to them without having to go to multiple videos, or if they're trolling comments, you can delete them, etc. So I think this is another good feature that Google has implemented into the YouTube system. So that is my advantages to having an ebook reader and positives about changes being made to YouTube by Google. If you guys have anything you want to add, perhaps I've overlooked something, or if you think that some things still need improvement, let me know what your thoughts on this down below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, catch you later.